The Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Mines and Steel Development, Mary Ogbe, has advised investors both at the national and international levels to take full advantage of the ministry's new high-tech resolution airborne data to carry out further exploration of their mineral titles and to discover new fields. Clever News Imefun Okon was there and now tells us more.
The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Mines and Steel Development, Mary Ogbe, was full of soft words when the Mineral Sector for Economic Diversification project under the Ministry of Mines and Steel Development handed over high-resolution airborne geophysical survey data of southwestern block of Nigeria to the Nigerian Geological Survey Agency. Mary Ogbe noted that the survey data is one of the many reform activities planned and executed by the Ministry of Mines and Steel Development as a government incentive to reduce the risk of investment in the mining sector.
The ministry has, in addition to the creation of the Geodata Center, approved a data dissemination policy in June 2023, where credible geoscience data are made freely available to investors and researchers after a simple online documentation. On behalf of the Ministry of Mines and Steel Development and the Federal Government of Nigeria, I wish to call on all valuable investors, both national and international, to take advantage of the numerous efforts of the ministry, such as the new high-resolution airborne data, to carry out further exploration of your mineral titles and to discover more new fields. I wish to also implore you to regularly visit the NGSA and Nigerian Steel and Raw Material Exploration Agency, the Mine Cadastral Office, and the Ministry websites for more technical information about this survey and many other activities of the ministry that serves as veritable incentive to investors.
In his opening remarks, the Mineral Sector for Economic Diversification Project Coordinator, Salaam, said airborne survey data is another landmark achievement in geodata acquisition, which aims at attracting meaningful investment in the Nigerian mining sector.
Today's event marks another landmark achievement in the area of geosciences data acquisition for attracting meaningful investment into the mining sector. Therefore, what we are doing today is to release the first batch of the process and interpretation data to the ministry for onward release to the general public to assist in the de-risking sector. Already, the ministry has approved data dissemination policy that will guide the release of the data to the general public.
On his part, the Director General, Nigerian Geological Survey Agency, Abdulrazak Karuba, added that with the data dissemination policy approved by the ministry, the data will be accessible to investors and eliminate quackery.
Also, I want to make this clear. At NGSA level, we want to thank the ministry, Mindava, for approving the data dissemination policy. This is very critical at this juncture in the country because, one, in most countries, most of these data sets which we sell are made available even online for investors to use. And by making it free for investors, it attracts them and also it eliminates what we call quackery in the system. And based on this data policy, I want to assure the Permanent Secretary that NGSA in the next 1 week we go live on the Geodata Center with this data set for public use.
Highlight of the event was the official handover of the survey data document from Mineral Sector for Economic Diversification to the Director General, Nigeria Geological Survey Agency, Abdulrazak Karuba. It is expected that the geological data that are being released will assist to attract investment into the Nigerian mining sector. Imefun Okun reporting for Clever News.